Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel and Mrs. Gigi's channel. This is the third week you've done this, and I finally remembered you're on your channel too.
Yeah.
I'm Rebecca, and over there is Mrs. Gigi. Or, geez, I
Woo.
totally threw myself off. There, anyways. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Welcome.
I feel
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. I just all blew up. Good morning, Dan, and good morning, Candy. Hello,
Oh, hello.
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 And Gavin, hello, Gavin. Haven't seen you in a little while. I mean, in here I've caught you on driving that truck. He does like simulator and drives a big old.
Ah.
Uh, oh, there's
Oh.
Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, I guess
Oh
every
no.
Friday I've been catching her here. She hangs out on your channel. Nice, very nice.
Hello. Welcome.
How you doing, Dan? Dan, I caught him. He raises all kind of fish, and usually that's what his videos are. But he was shooting some pole. I caught him billiards, I guess is the
Ah. Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. Eyes love to talk. Hello, I think
Hello.
you're new here, Eyes. Have you ever been here before? I don't think so. Have you been here
If it
before,
is
Eyes?
you, no, it's new to me. But hello. Hey, welcome. Welcome.
And there's Anne over on your channel. Oh, she says yes. And she did it with two S's. So I'm guessing a couple times she's been here. All right. Okay. Sorry. Good to have you back. Good to see you, Miss Anne. Glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell everybody what the heck we do on this
Yeah. I have the little journal here
little
on
journal
the
thing?
back
Good.
the back cover here. I have 52 prompts, which means in this case one prompt each week. And we are on week 20 now.
Wow. 20.
Mhm. Yep. Um so yeah, it's been really fun creating all sorts of things in here. Um Yep, last week we did, or at least me, I did this, the self
Mhm.
portrait.
Oh, that's right. It was self-portrait. And this is
Hmm.
my self-portrait. I still look like a man no matter how many times I look at it. Got my I promise. This is
Yes,
me.
so
That's
um,
what I look like from above. And if you look down at me, there you go.
so apart from making a little something in this journal, we tend to do whatever we like, or if we have a specific project we're working on or something. Yep, that's about it.
That's what we do on Fridays.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of talking about, whatever
Yeah.
topic comes to mind.
A lot of talk about nothing, but it's important to
Yeah,
us. Oh, so,
hopefully, it's enjoyable for you to listen
right.
to or participate
Y'all know,
in some sort of.
right? That's right. They don't like disappear on us, so that's always a good thing. That means something that we must
Yeah,
be a little bit.
yeah.
Hello, JVB. I was going to call you.
Yes, we are streaming on both channels, and so which that I don't know what to say about it. Because of us streaming on both channels, you only have my channel, which is Mrs. Gigi, and Becca and her people over at her channel. So that's
Mhm.
maybe a little bit of you know,
We hope
uh,
some cross
you know
contamination. What we want you guys to go visit Mrs. Gigi's channel and maybe join her channel if you're liking what, and maybe if you're over there with Mrs. Gigi and you come over here and just vice versa, so that we can grow each of our channels and we both get some watch hours while we stream.
Yep. Oh, Candy want to see some hair on your little.
She said that, I think maybe, yeah. But then that wouldn't be me because I always, 99.9% of my life, I've worn my hair straight, pulled back, and I have a big, usually poof on top of my head. But yeah, I guess I could, yeah. So usually, yeah, I could, but then that wouldn't be me. Right? I mean, if I change it, then it wouldn't be me.
Mm-hmm. So I actually looked at today's little prompt.
Cheater,
I have no clue what to. I have no clue what to do, but it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Shannon. Because today's prompt is your animals.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Or your animal if you only have one, but for us we have several. So
while there's pause on the page. Yeah, that won't work out real well. Oh my goodness, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny little bird. It must be. Oh my goodness, he's so little. Wonder if he'll let me. Do you see him? He's so little.
oh yep, I see him.
Usually I pull the camera and they start running. I guess they don't run, they fly. He's little. Oh, you know what? That's a baby. Oh, wait. Is that a baby cardinal? No. Is it? No, it can't be. Oh, where are you going? Gosh, diggity dog. Well, at least you guys got to see it a little bit. Hi, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. And Anne says that a silhouette doesn't really have or show hair, so. Not a cardinal, wrong shape. Candy says, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the. I think maybe it's the female of the male that I've been seeing, and I can't think of what he is. He's the small little dude that. There's
Let's see. I'm thinking this spread.
Jug wants to be on. Jug wants to be on the channel. He's like, I know. There he is. What are you doing, Jug? You want to be on the page? Oh. And then I have two ding dongs over here playing. Only on Fridays do they play with the door. I don't know. Maybe it's your voice. Oh, Isabel, did you just see him?
Hello. Jughead.
Oh, Jug.
What?
You're gonna knock me over. Oh,
Jug,
would you make up your mind, Jughead? No.
Hello, pretty boy.
Now he's on my lap. Where are you at? Oh, hello. Thank you. I'm not saying it. Mrs. Gigi is. Give her a kiss.
Hello, Jug. Jug. Oh, he is so cute. The prompt for today is your animals or animal.
I'm pulling my skirt up. Okay, let me see if I can get you this other one that's hanging out by the door. Oh, she's getting. If you look at, okay, you see Isabel, her tail's under the door. Well, there's a black spot right there. That's Luna. And Luna's getting her tail under the door. See it? Oh. You're getting her, Luna. Oh, get her, Isabel. There's the girl.
Oh, they are playing on both sides of the door.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, oh. Oh, she's telling you, Jug. She
Oh,
don't want you to
wow.
be part of it. Get away. Come on, Fluffy butt. Watch your paws, Luna. This is my. Can I capture this on my?
Yeah,
Here's my.
somehow you can. Let's see what Vanessa says. I am prepping for my dedication live to Joey DeFee. Sounds interesting. Oh,
Well, all right. Okay. Oh, oh. She won't let you pass, huh, Jug? She won't let you pass.
so in this case, how in the world? Oh, a dog and cats. I would say, let's
Hi,
see if I
Margaret.
can. Hello, Margaret. Welcome, welcome.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking doing him in.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not going to be.
This is when I wish I had one of those mini printers, those little handheld printers that just do the little
Oh,
2x2 picture.
oh yeah, I have one of those, but I'm.
Let's see. All right.
Hmm.
All right, let's see.
I'm definitely not going for a realistic teddy picture here. Just.
Come up front here. Let's see. We're gonna do a dog and a. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do like uh ooh. Well, I have an idea I could do. It's really taking the easy way out of this, but I think I got an idea what I'm gonna do. Um,
So this would be the dog. And then we have the cats.
hmm, I know I know it's here. Where is it? Why is it that I grab it every time I don't want it, but when I'm looking for it, I don't see it here? That is dragon glaze. Oh, Sharon, I don't have my printer doesn't print well enough for me to. Yeah, it doesn't. It's a real old printer, and it doesn't even. Yeah, the pixels are so. It's like a 1920s. That's what it feels like when I use it. That's what it feels like when I use it. It's something I wanna invest in. I keep
A
saying
printer.
that. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't see it. That's okay. I can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna get me one eventually. I probably once Gatton gets out, once the graduation is over and we make our Pennsylvania trip, and well, first I got to get him back from Europe. Once he gets back from Europe, then his graduation party, and then after his graduation party, then we leave to go up to Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come home, and then real life, I think, finally will be ready. I hope. Hi, Dar. How you doing?
Hello. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Multitasking is not a
That's
good
one
thing.
here.
How you doing, Dar? It's been a little while since I've seen you. So nice that you stopped in. Have you stopped in on my channel before? And Melissa, hello, Melissa. Almost missed you, Melissa.
I would actually do, I'm thinking about the cat game that you made.
Oh, my cat?
Yeah, the cat, the roller cat game.
Oh, my roller cat game.
Yeah, I was thinking of that would be something.
This is the cat I made last night. Last night we used we paper collaged or paper pieced, as Beth was calling it. And this is my cat from last night. All little pieces of magazine.
Oh, that's kind of like what I did with another book that I had.
Oh, and I added
like an adult coloring book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember you did that. You filled it in. Yeah, I drew the cat and then I paper pieced it in little tiny pieces. It was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Try. Oh, you're feeling sociable today. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, Sharon. It took a long time.
Yeah, I have actually, I did, for those remembering this one.
Yes.
Oh.
I remember.
And then I did this.
Yeah. You did such an awesome job.
Then I did start an elephant, but I didn't really do, I don't know. I did start it out, but I haven't finished it. So.
That's a good idea with the those are envelopes, right? The back of envelopes?
Yep. Yeah. Books and whatever gray paper that I had available.
Yeah. I'm cheating here and I'm going, well, it's not cheating, but it's cheating. I'm going to do stickers. I'm going to do a dog sticker and put Jug's name on it. And then I'm going to put 4 stickers for cats. Try to find ones that kind of look like cats. And there we go. Let's see, I don't have very many dog stickers. Cats. I do about 15 books.
My animals.
This would be almost realistic, right? Back in the day.
Absolutely.
Back in the day. Back in the day. I don't know not a kid anymore. Oh, those are cute. Oh, I just used a dog. It's possible I didn't put it in the back.
Let's see.
There they are.
Something like this.
Jug is the cool dog, and the glasses maybe. So it's not. I need an all. I don't think I have an all solid.
So how in the world? Maybe I can use this one to. I have been thinking about buying one. I bought this one the other day.
What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't really used it. Oh, seriously, focus.
Uniroll.
Universal Signo white. I don't know. Let's see.
You'll have to tell us how that works.
Oh, yep, I will. I'm so sure. Black dog. 1 black dog, 2 black cats, and then the other cats.
Glad I didn't have a gerbil or a snake. Dog, I could color him black. He's not very big. Color this one black, and that would be Luna. There's a.
What do I want to color?
Hound.
Watercolors.
That's German Shepherd. This one was white. That would look like Storm.
I kind of feel like, you know, with a black dog, 2 black cats. You know,
Yeah.
probably just be black. You know, everything will be totally black. No one will ever.
Just paint the page black and put some eyes on it. Put 4 sets of eyes. I can't believe I don't have Beagle. Looks the closest. I could call this one Jug. A mess. The mess of a dog. All these cats I don't have very. Aw, this could be Jug. I just do all cartoon animals. I have some cute cartoonies. Let's see, maybe that's what I'll do.
Color this thing in a tiny bit.
So I have these. I need one more.
I don't know about this being Teddy, but
where's the white cat? Oh, and Storm's white slick. There's that one right there. Nope. I cannot believe that I don't have. Do I not have one more cat? Oh my goodness.
You probably have a lot of cats, but not the right one.
I'm looking. It's like, well, let's see here. I guess I could do Luna, this little tiny one. Although she's not tiny anymore. Shannon came in the other day and was holding her, and everyone's like, wow, she's gotten so big. She's gotten so big. Yes, she has. Sharon thinks that those are the best white gel pens, but they run out very fast. Hi, Mark.
No, they do? Oh, nobody ever told me that.
Okay, so we'll do Jughead, and then I need one more cat. I need a black cat for Luna.
I'm just going.
If I could pull out, I bet you I have stuff in my cat. Beep, beep. Thank you. Keep moving. You just want to go out there because you seen Fred earlier. That's the only reason.
Oh, that's kind of good. I can definitely see that it's good.
That's all I'm trying to do.
And then we will have a black cat over here.
For me just wanting to do stickers, this has taken me a long time. I thought I'd stick these down and I'd be done today.
Oh, okay.
Here, let's see what I have in this here cat box. One of 3. I don't know if I can get to the other 2. I cleaned up my room a little bit and I'm able to get around to some of the places that I haven't been able to get around to in a while.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
I think this one.
Oh, look.
I don't know about this cat though. A little bit of brown, a little bit of every. Like, it's kind of like the colors of the rainbow almost. At least it feels like that.
We could use this as jug. Oh. Now there's what Luna looked like when she was little. With those big eyes. And this is what the other ones look like.
Oh, cute. Cute, cute.
Oh, I got some flowers I dried in here. I don't know why they're in here. Been in here for over a year. May as well just leave them in there. Some postcards.
Let's see.
Something I did. I was learning.
A little bit of brown. Probably go over this card as well.
Oh my.
And the other card is a little bit white. I have no clue. White, gray, brown, black.
Let's see. There's some flowers. Why are they in there?
Probably meant to be used for something.
I was saving them for a special day. Oh, and look, here's cat cards.
Let's see, some little brown spots. Black ones.
Fabric.
So this will be I would love to use this. I don't know how though. So my
Look at that. My word. I just had no idea I had all this stuff in here. Oh my goodness, what?
Oh, those were cute.
I don't even remember what color. Oh, I'm looking for something for Luna. Oh, a black cat. That's right. That's right, a black cat.
And then let's see, animals.
Some red envelopes. I must have been gonna do maybe. Oh, here. Well,
Animal. O. And then the S. I'll have to.
Oh, okay. Rebecca, do not buy more cat stickers. Do not buy more cat.
Yeah, you could probably do like a sticker book or something.
Do 2 or 3. Yeah.
Let's see, that cat is a black cat. Hello, Sophia.
Hey, Sophia. Hi, hello. All right. I made even more of a mess than.
Something like that.
And if I have 2 more boxes like this over there, that means I probably have even more stickers. I can't get to those ones over there though. All right, so go with Jug, and then kind of like, even though this one looks too sweet to be Storm, we could use the white one for Storm. And then Isabel and Abby, because they kind of look like twins, although those don't really look like them, but it doesn't look like Jug. And then I need
thank you so much, Vanessa.
Trying to drink coffee, but a cat won't let me. Oh, he decided it's either time for food or loving, preferably both at once. And whatever the case, I'm not allowed to drink. Oh, I wish my cats were so loving like that. Sophia's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're going to be done drawing before I can just stick some stickers on a page.
I don't know. I have to add something in the back here.
These are, let's Cute.
Find the worm.
Okay, let's see.
So let's
Oh,
do
there's
some.
this one. That's right. I found this one for Luna. That's right. My whole desk is going to be covered in cats. This is the way Luna lays like this a lot. She lays all stretched out. I think because she's so thick, her fur, she's always trying to get cool.
Mm-hmm. Those are really cute.
Aww. Looks like Morris.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Some sort of something.
That's a pretty kitty. They're all the same.
Thinking with using cut apart. Let's see. Those are words. It's been a fabulous day. What a wonderful birthday. No, I haven't got. Can't wait for another great year. An extra slice of cake. Oh, that's like birthday related. Birthday related type things. Animal. Yep. The prominence animal or animals. We could probably use this page or something. Let's do that.
Look at this one. This one kind of reminds me of Storm, trying to be sweet, not.
Let's cut things out.
So this guy.
Just because this is the kind of page that I will never ever use, so let's cut it apart a little bit and try to use it that way.
All right. So I'm going to go with this little guy or this chubby guy, whichever. Yep. This one. Take the foam tape off of it.
All of the elements today, I have no clue about that, but I'm thinking I want to add something to this page, definitely. And I've been outside. I don't want to look too close because I came straight from work. And don't look too close at my fingers or hands because I've been out digging a lot in the garden at work today.
Oh. Did you guys plant a garden, like fruit and vegetable? Yeah, kiddos?
Yeah, for the, yeah.
Fun. Fun.
So my nails are, yep, let's just, have a lot of dirt and things on them.
That just means you've been busy.
Yep.
All right. Now we need Luna, which is going to be this little one.
so I can use as much of this whole page as possible.
There's a male cardinal, I think. He's in the shadow. I can't tell if he's red or I think so. I think that's one of the male ones, one of the small ones. There's one male cardinal out there that he's huge. I bet you he's been the one that's been around for a couple years because he's big. I should have put Jughead and Storm together because they're always together.
Changing this thing up, adding a little bit of color to the other page here, down here.
Guess this one could be Abby.
In this case, both of us are doing our animals, but you can do like a favorite animal if you don't have any. No, you don't really have to have animals or an animal to create this type of page.
Yep, what Mrs. Gigi just said. I wasn't thinking when I just stuck Luna down. Gosh, I didn't think about any of these when I just started sticking. Give me stickers and just watch out. Just start sticking them everywhere. I don't think it through. It's just like, oh, stickers. Let's stick it down. Stick it. Oh, here we go. I missed out on these. Yeah, because this one looks like these two right here. That works. Except no, this one.
And this one's totally the wrong way. This way around.
Yep. Face. Okay.
And then some things. Let's set this one down here.
Yeah.
Sure, this will work, but I will be a flower.
No. And this one.
Let's see. Furry pets are grouping themselves in all. Oh, that's
his leg stuck in the bicycle again, and they're in the garden, and his dad just had to. Oh no! but he is fine because he's 7. Because kids at 7, they do some of the craziest things, right? No, I could see my 18-year-old getting his leg stuck in a bike, so I shouldn't say nothing.
Oh.
And I can see me being like, Gatton, what did you do? I don't know, but can you help me get out? I could see. Oh, geez, Gatton, hold still. Let me get this out.
Oh, that would be something.
I mean, they are boys, they'll get their legs stuck in a bike until they're like probably 45 or 50. Well, 45 and 50, they might shouldn't be on a bicycle, maybe. Maybe some 45 or 50, but Not anyone
Yeah,
in
they.
my family. If you're that age in my family, stay away from the bicycles. You'll break a neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's this kitty. Look at this one.
Let's see if we can stick this thing up
Really not a calico.
underneath. Cut this one off.
In fairness, his now 18-year-old sister got her neck stuck in an exercise machine when she was his age.
Oh,
All right, there you go.
what?
I had to lift her horizontally to get her out. I'm starting to wonder if it's your children, Sophia. I'm just saying. Again, she was fine, but how? Or like when you get your finger stuck and do you guys have glass? Do you have glass soda bottles still?
Oh, yep.
We don't really have them. We now have cans and stuff. But as a kid, I can remember sticking my finger in my soda bottle and it getting stuck and then panicking that I was going to get in trouble.
Oh.
And I messed with it forever. Like I can remember walking away from, I think we were like sitting around a table and I went like outside and has to get my finger out.
What?
Never did that again. Never stuck my finger into a bottle again.
Oh.
Thank goodness that they went to cans. I didn't have to worry about getting my finger stuck in the bottle.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. I haven't thought about that in a long time. And it was a Coke. It was a Coke bottle.
Oh, okay.
Coca-Cola
So
bottle.
scary to me.
I had to been 7, 8. Probably old enough to know not to stick my finger in a bottle.
Oh, I can imagine. And then just to realize that you don't.
And I panicked and I thought I'm going to get in so much trouble, and, because my dad was a real jerk. So last thing I wanted to do was, get yelled at and screamed at and stuff. So I can just remember, I just, acted all cool. Like nothing was wrong. I remember like getting up. I think we were playing, like the adults were playing cards. Because my parents used to always get together and play cards. And I think we were sitting around and I just got up and like left, walked away and worked and got my finger unstuck. I was able to get it unstuck, thank goodness. Like I didn't have to break the bottle or anything. I think I just kept, licking my finger,
Oh,
to get it out. Yeah. I'm going to have to just go with this one, I think.
Let's see.
Okay. Boy, did that take a long time to stick 5 stickers down on a piece of paper. Don't stick your finger where they don't. That's what I learned. Don't stick your fingers where they don't belong. It was a good lesson to learn.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely understand that.
And I bet you your daughter has never stuck her head in a place where it shouldn't be after getting it stuck. Right? She's now 18. She's lived in years, and you can probably be pretty proud to know that she won't either. So that's something you don't ever have to worry about, right? Where I probably have to worry that my son will stick his head somewhere it shouldn't be. Because his head hasn't been stuck in anything.
Oh, yeah, I can only see, those short videos on social media where you have all her strange things happening.
And you know what? In 6 years, Mrs. Gigi, you'll be watching a YouTube video of mine with Gatton. He'll be 25 years old and his head will be stuck somewhere. And I'm going to tag Sophia in it. I'm going to tag her so that she can giggle with me that my ding dong son at 25 got his head stuck. I can't even imagine what it'd be stuck in.
No, let's not.
Try something silly like the seat belt or something.
Yeah. Well,
Right. I bet you were scared. I bet you were. Yeah. Probably trying to stay cool as a parent, but still panicking kind of in your heart and fluttering. And
oh yeah.
because we all do it as parents, you know.
Oh, it's one of those that I don't really want to think about those type of things happening.
Yeah.
Let's see, putting some flowers up here, maybe. Just adding, or maybe just have another one down there covering. And then what? And then what? That white flower will definitely be used. Let's see. Right, Candy? I mean, we left no, but it's. Oh, yeah.
Hi,
I
Heather.
can.
Thank you.
Or all of those stickers. Sorry, I didn't see when you stuck them down. If and I'm all into this intricate little cutting piece here of mine. So, or
Yeah, they're all stickers. Yep.
I don't know why I've been thinking for years. When I've been seeing other videos online, like, oh, I need to get that, and I need to put that on my wish list, and there is always something. But when it comes to stickers, I don't know what's with the thing, but no, or it might be that I tend to not find stickers that I like.
No,
So
maybe. Maybe.
yeah, yeah, but
I didn't like stickers for the longest time. Like there was like I had zero, none, and then I started getting some, and then I started like using them, and now look at
yeah.
now I have too many.
Yeah, I can definitely see, because it's easy to,
Because you
create
just
something
want
with.
usually you just fall in love with like that one sticker in the pages, of 20 stickers.
Yeah.
So then you have all these stickers and
Yeah, I think that's probably why I haven't bought any, because I find it a little bit too expensive to just buy the whole sheet of, or whatever you get for just one or two or three stickers on a sheet with
yeah,
like 25 of them or something.
yeah.
Mm.
And then I get a lot that, I end up not liking them or, that's like washi tape. I really didn't have washi tape for the longest time. And I really have narrowed it down to just this, and there's probably even some in here I could get rid of. They're not something I probably would ever use. So I've been whittling them down slowly, but slowly, slowly, because it's just not something that I think I will use. I'm working on trying to do that. Really, I'm really working on trying to get rid of things that I'm not going to use, that I'm holding on to just because I have them. I'm holding on to it because
Mm-hmm.
I already have it. So,
Oh, and Janet doesn't have any stickers either.
hey, Kyle. You don't own any. Yeah, I didn't own any for the longest time, like probably since I've been on YouTube, probably for the first 2 years, I really didn't have any either. And then just recently, probably within the year or 2 years, I've started buying them, and now I have way too many. And I don't know why, because I'm trying to go back to how the kinds of crafting that I did previously. So really, I probably need to go through and get rid of a lot of them because I don't need them.
And the need part of the thing, do
Yeah.
we need like anything we have? That's kind of where I am.
Exactly. Thank you.
And
True
yet
that.
again, we always have, something new or something on our wish lists or whatever it is.
But then again, do we really need them?
Mm-hmm.
Here, look, I'm going for more stickers, and it's like, oh, I'll get my heart stickers out because I know I have heart stickers, and I do. Why do I have heart stickers? It just takes 2 little lines to make a heart. Actually, you can make it in 1 line. You can just make a heart one. But no, now I don't like that black. I don't like this washi tape at all. Let me get it back on. It's just too. I don't like how it's like the black is so black. See, I need to just get rid of this too because I don't use it. Every time I go to use it, I feel the same way. It's like, no, I don't like the black. I wish it was white on the background. Every time. Every time. When I see you smile.
Probably use that or this one. Let's see. In the world are we going for that one? No. We can use this green up here. Something. Somewhere. Reshape it a little bit. And no one will ever notice. Hello, Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, how'd you find me?
That was what it was.
He'll stalk you next time. He's gonna stalk me. He stalks me everywhere. I don't know how.
I actually as of right now watching a documentary about people who have like literally years and well, not life sentences but several years for stalking people.
Uh-oh. Cast of characters.
But that's really, really scary.
Yes.
I know.
Well, look at who was it? It was one of the stalkers. He shot one of our presidents, I think, trying to impress that one movie star. Someone's gonna know who that is. Hey, Becky. It's so nice being able to say the word Becky and it not be referred to as me. Although I don't refer to myself as Becky. My grandma, if she remembers me, my mom says their memory's going really bad. They had COVID recently, and
oh, your grandma?
My grandma and Pat both at the same time, and they, I guess, really kind of forgot who everybody was, and
Oh.
It wasn't too good. But they were really excited that Gatton called him. Gatton gave him a call for they sent him a card for him graduating.
Oh, okay.
And they told my mother that it was so nice that Gatton gave us a call. Because he's a great grandkid, you know, so
Yeah.
they really don't send anything to the grandkids, you know, the great grandkids, let alone us grandkids anymore. But I think Gatton's special because, you know, no matter what my gram says, I'm still the favorite.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's always nice to know.
She told me I wasn't. I said, yes, I am. I tell her, I know why you say that. You just don't want everybody else to know that I'm the favorite. You're hiding that information from them. She doesn't even know all of her grandkids anymore. That's what I say.
Yeah. That's a little bit sad when that happens.
I mean, at least I visit. Some of her grandkids haven't visited her in years. I come all the way from Texas to visit her, you know? It's like one of the very first things I do, too, to make sure that I, you know, we go over and we visit at least twice while I'm up there. You know, Gatton, I make Gatton go with me at least one time. Sometimes he goes, you know, the other times with me. Last year, I was there twice, or 3 times, I mean. So that was pretty nice. These are pretty flowers. I don't even know where these came from. These will be pretty. Did you see what I put as the words?
No. No, I didn't see.
Oh. Characters.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see. I'm going to put that flower there. This one. Something like that. The other way around, of course, would have been better. Or that one.
Oh my God, my goodness. Oh, I know. I got sidetracked on what I was actually doing.
Don't we all? I was actually, you know, when you spoke about your grandma, I remember mine. The last time I saw her, she thought that I was her best friend from school. And she got so excited and really, really happy for, you know, for her. You know, she like, seriously,
Here. Oh.
yeah, they were like besties from when they were like, I don't know, like 4 years old. All through school, and they actually, you know, their husbands were friends, so if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that was something.
Oh.
You know.
That's actually sweet that, you know, you made her so happy, you know?
Yep.
You made her so happy. It doesn't matter, you know,
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It was kind of like play along a little bit. So happy to see me. Or the friend.
Maybe I'll just do these, I guess. If these go down, they're not coming up. I'm just saying. So
now I'm asking myself a little question. Why do I tend to go to these intricate little pieces and cut all of them out, put them all together, and you know, I have no clue. It's just one of those things that I do.
I'm committing to these. Committing. These flat packs. I'll be able to pull the washi up. I don't think I'll get the, well, these might, they might not. Watch them just fall off on me. Sometimes these, you know, don't stick very well. Now I think these ones are sticking pretty good. All right.
Here. Oh, I knew that would happen, like cut the whole thing off. Yeah, that's way better. At least I got to use a little bit of all of these things. Let's see, something like that might be nice. I think my camera is a little bit dirty, or I can see it. I don't know if it will be better. I don't want to touch anything. You'll never know.
Looks like, how did I miss that whole area with paint, without paint? That's funny. Oh well.
See, this is kind of like my little zoo or something, it feels like. Now I'm looking at it.
Oh my goodness, what are you crying about, Jug?
Let's see. I definitely feel like I want to add something over here and here. No clue what. Because all of the flowers are... Let's... That one maybe. Does he want to be let out or?
No, maybe. I'm gonna ask Gatton. Hey, Gatton, let him out, but you'll have to let him out, but you'll have to let him back in. He just won't. Yep, he's.
Is he working or something after getting back from Europe? Or?
Yeah, when he comes back, we're not going to worry about it until, you know, then. He is. If you watch this area right here, you'll see him.
Let's see.
He's looking for Fred. He runs out there. I guess he's seen Fred run up that tree.
Oh, okay.
So now that's where he's going. Yeah, you see, I see the shadow on the camera. Yeah, he's walking to the left. There you go. He's tracking him.
Yep. Well.
Oh, he's going to the potty. How nice that he walked off screen to go potty.
Oh, yep. Does he play with Freddy, or is it just, you know?
Oh, heck no. If he could catch him, I think if he could catch Fred, it would be over. He just now took off to the other side of the yard. There's a cat. His name is Boots. He lives across the street, and Boots likes to come and hang out in our yard, and Jug doesn't like him in our yard, and it's like,
I can imagine those two.
So he chases and runs after, you know. don't know what he would do if he caught Boots. I don't think Boots would let him catch because they don't have a dog over there. But he does not. He runs after him like I'm gonna get you. It's like you live with 4 cats and you let them sleep on you. Oh, it's a cat, and then you say it's a cat, and he gets like all frustrated and excited, like he's like,
Oh,
and I'm like, do you not understand your sisters are cats?
well, probably not.
That word with you, like he thinks when we say cats, he gets like all like crazy, like I'm gonna get him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but that's the same with Teddy, with
Yeah,
our
same thing.
cats.
Like if
No
you're
problem at all, but with other cats, it's like, oh, that's something else.
and he's not been responding to knocking, like it's like he's gotten into a there he comes a teenage. He's like a rebel. Here he is.
How old is he again?
He just turned 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, in June. I think in June he turns 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm thinking, with Teddy in our as a lab, he is always, a youngster in some
Right.
ways.
Yeah. True. Yeah. He's gonna. Yeah. With him having pit and lab, he'll probably till the day he dies. He's probably gonna run after squirrels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're so puppyish.
Yep.
So I think that's it. I know I just did stickers, but sometimes you're just not as, we have extra creative and stickers. So I think these two
Yep.
pages equal, they weigh each other, whatever. So some of my
Absolutely.
friends,
And
and this
then,
one,
depending on the day too. So me, I'm like, oh, I haven't done anything for the whole week. So literally
I
had
don't know what the prompts are. I haven't wrote prompts. I think this is like flowers, I believe. So water.
that was, let's see, my version. This was number 4.
On
Something
217.
in your favorite color.
No, that would have been this purple, I bet.
Let's see, that cat might have been this one
Oh,
for me.
Scratcher. This
That's
was
the cool outfit for the
cool
cat, I
outfit.
think.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That one I did extra, just to combine with the one
This
that
was
I've done.
217, so this must have been like week number 2. No, week number 6 maybe.
It might have been this one that I made, because that
Flowers.
with
I
a
think this
flower.
was I
Oh,
think this was flowers.
because that
Was there
was
one called
something in your favorite color,
Nope, that would have been
and I
purple.
was oh, I have
That
no
would have been
clue.
purple. That wouldn't have been.
This was, let's see,
This was a
favorite
bird and
quote.
insect.
Yep, it was.
Pretty in Pink, favorite movie.
Yep.
Oh, make a humanize an animal or something like that.
Oh, yep, it was. Yeah, because I did the Easter, Happy Easter. This
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. And Lock and Key.
Yeah.
See, I don't always put stickers down. Just today was feeling stickerish.
Of course, it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
Let's see,
sometimes,
where did I put the thing that I was meant to glue down?
Have a great
Something
nap,
like that.
Vanessa. So I'm making a rainbow book. I'm doing pages of the rainbow.
Ooh, nice.
So this was actually my first something in it, with this on a red page. I'm making, these are backgrounds. I'll end up doing something with those. Probably putting stickers on it. I'm kidding. Matthew do 20 jumping jacks. Oh, they call those, I think they
Sounds like,
call them something else now. I know the Army was calling them side straddle hops, but I think they call them like something else. They don't call them jumping jacks anymore, Becky.
sounds like this one that I was meant to do, but I
Ooh.
didn't. This was meant to be March 2022's
Oh,
monthly journal, and I was meant to, glue down blue things on the blue, light blue things, and green and yellow, and whatever,
yeah, yeah.
making
Good
it,
idea, though. I love how you see the rainbow in the different colors. I like that.
and
But it
then with
didn't,
the,
you didn't accomplish.
I can always put 2023, 4, 5,
That's
or
right.
whatever.
You can turn that cube into an ink pretty easy.
Yeah, it was meant to be. It was meant to be like a glue book with
Yeah,
all the different colors of
right.
whatever you
It's a
tend
neat,
to.
a great idea. Like I said, I really like how you see all the colors. You made each. That's really neat. Yeah. Well, this isn't necessarily going to be a glue book. Well, I know, Becky. I know. Not that I mean, I still call them jumping jacks, but because everyone has to be. You have to wake up. You're not woke yet. That's
What?
why. So I have this washi tape. It's this fabric washi tape, which is kind of neat, but I don't like it because it comes unrolled all the time. So
Oh,
use
that reminds me of a thing. I have a tiny little, or not that tiny, but I have a little book.
have a little book.
I have one. I'm actually gonna get it because I want to do something with it because I like the size. I'm not sure what though.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
Hello, Christine. So this might be my version of today's prompt, a little jungle of my animals.
I like it.
Let's see, number 20. I need to write it down. Otherwise, I will forget. Number 20. Let's write it down here. I'll just get the little tiny book that I was thinking about. So I'll be right back.
Was that Wednesday night, Christine? Is that what you're referring to, or? What are you talking about? All my lives are wonderful. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So here we have it. Let's see. I'll have a nice nap, Vanessa. Thank you for stopping by. And this is the size of the tiny little book.
I like that size. I like that size because you can carry it if you want to take it with you to
Yeah, and
places.
the thing
Oh, look
is,
at
I don't
that.
know if you have these books. This is this is referring to small little jokes and whatever. If it's called The Ladies' Room, and it's small little jokes, funny whatever type things. If you're on the toilet
Right.
and you don't have anything to do, just take a little something to read or do or doodle or I don't know if you have these kind of books.
Oh, I know they were very, like there was always bathroom books.
Yeah, and
I
this
don't
is
know
these. Imagine having coloring. Oh, I don't know if it's
how actually coloring while you're on
yeah.
the loo. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
But I've had this book for years, and even the kids look at the kids have done. I don't know, but I felt like the size. I like it a lot. I don't know what to do with it though.
I think it would be a great book to to use. Like I said, great size to just.
Let's see. It is 5.5 by 6.
I was gonna guess five
Yeah.
square. But.
Oh, that's not quite a square. But let's see. It is 150-ish pages. So
That's not too bad. Are they thick enough, or would you want to glue some pages together?
no, no, no. That would be too thick, I would say, to have. I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking about doing something like from now on until whenever.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was reading what Melissa wants me to show you. I forgot. I opened these on Best Channel. I said I would. Yeah, I'll show them. I forgot. I got my napkins from Melissa, and she did awesome. There was only one in this pile that I already have, which is pretty cool with having as many napkins that I have. But yeah, here's my napkins she sent me. I got this one.
Oh, tough but sweet.
And I'm definitely tough but sweet. So, and this one, I think this one may be my favorite. I don't have that one either with the fish.
Wow.
This one, no, this one's pretty too. I like this one too. I love the purple dragonfly. And then like this one, look at that. Birds and this is the one I believe I have, but it's still very pretty. And then this one is just really, I just love all.
Oh, wow. All sorts of things.
Yes, all sorts. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, that was my napkins from Melissa. Pretty. Thank you so much, Melissa. Pretty. I have to do something with these. So yeah, there you go, Melissa. Thank you for sending those.
Is this just one of those that I will?
Let's put this in a yellow.
150 June, July, August, 90 plus.
Let's take it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I will do it like a little journal from now on, because I've been thinking about doing a grid journal for summer or from now on until whatever, end summer, September, something.
Yeah,
that might be it for this one, just because I like the size.
Yeah. And now you are you going to oh, I was just gonna, I guess you answered it. Never mind. My brain caught up with my thought. My mouth caught up with my brain, I think is what I'm trying to say. I was just going to ask you if you're working on your monthly journal. That's what I was going to ask you.
I know that I won't have too much time, throughout from actually like next month until whatever day, because I'm actually going back to school a little bit, so I will have
Are you going for something specific, or just to further your degree?
Yeah, to do a little bit more. You can always learn more about everything. So, but it is like within the special needs kids.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Things like that. So,
except me, I know it all. I don't need anything else.
Can always learn.
I kid, guys. Well, that's very good. What's your schedule like? Will we have to alter our times, or?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, there won't. No. That is nothing to to worry about.
Okay.
But in that because of it being totally different time zone,
Oh, well, that's
it's
true,
kind
right?
of.
Right.
Now thinking how these. Let's look into. I don't want to, of course, have this type cover. I need to cover it up. Summer like paper. That one.
Mhm.
Kind of
Is
nice.
it your husband's game season? Is this the season he plays, or is it a fall? The fall he
It's
plays.
fall winter.
Fall winter.
So fall winter. So now he's a coach.
Oh.
Throughout spring and summer, he's a coach.
Mhm.
So
Busy, busy.
yep. Let's see. The others are the green, maybe. You sent me these, didn't you?
I don't know. Did I? I could have. I don't know. I don't want to take. I don't want to take.
I think. I don't think so. Let's see. That will definitely. That's like a spring and summer colorful page, isn't it? And then I need something to cover that or put that over there. Yep, we have figured this one out. Something. Let's glue. This, I don't know if you have these. I bought this one, because I liked the little top.
Mm-hmm.
It's and then I realized at the bottom it's this type.
Oh
So it's double sided depending on which one that you use.
no, I haven't seen one of those since I was probably a kid. And you
Yeah,
like that, huh?
I
The
liked it a lot. I did. Haven't seen these around either, so that's why I was amazed when realizing, like, oh, because I was thinking, like, what if I use this and want to like refill it?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And then I realized, like, oh, that's what because I was thinking like this end was a
Open up.
refillable, yeah,
Yeah.
but it is, but you
Oh,
can
it
also
still is.
use it.
Oh wow. Well, what kind of
hmm
glue is that it's clear? Because all of our glue is white.
I have no
Our
clue.
type of,
Oh, I have no clue. This like crafters. I think it's kind of nothing fancy crafters glue.
yeah.
Um, no, it's probably something like this. This is like a 25 cents glue or whatever.
Just a basic whatever glue, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of like the last time I seen a clear glue, except like for like super glue or to glue your nails on, that type of glue.
Oh, okay.
But like just I can't
Yeah,
think of
I know.
like
We have clear glue, like I would say like PVA glue is the white stuff, but other than that, everything else I've seen is a clear one.
hmm. The
Let's
time
see
that I
what
want
else.
my napkin to go down flat, it doesn't. And then when I try to get it wrinkly, I fight with it to get wrinkly. I have to make it to go. Now that I'm trying to make it flat, it's fighting with me. Uh, any big plans for the weekend, Mrs. Gigi?
Our daughter turned 16 yesterday, so we had a party, and then we are actually heading off to another party for the kids' cousin. tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of, party all weekend long.
There you go.
But of course, like a kid's birthday party, so nothing other than that.
How far is it? Is it in the same town, or do you have to
Yeah.
travel?
Oh, the neighboring town, so it's like 15 minutes by car or something.
Oh, okay. That's not bad, huh?
Let's see. I'll have to figure this thing out because I want to. Oh, so sorry if it's being off cam, but
Uh-huh.
in this
I'm
case,
always off camera. You guys are lucky to keep me on camera. I disappear in the room. This is Gigi's. She's talking to us and she apologized. Isn't she sweet? Hey, Dawn R.
hello.
Welcome. Have you been here before? I don't recognize your name unless you changed your name from something else. I don't recognize your little picture. How did you find
Me
me?
neither. Oh, a cup of tea. Are you from Britain, maybe, or is it tea? I don't know. It could be
Yeah,
coffee.
it says he's been here before. All right.
Okay.
Well, then we'll keep you, Dawn
Okay.
R. we won't argue with you. We'll let you. Glad you came. Oh, how about on Wednesday? I didn't even think about this. On Wednesday, I got hit, and it's been probably, I'd say it's probably been a year, but I got hit with spammers. I had all kinds of
What?
bad people. Well, I don't think it was all kind. It was one person and coming into my room, and yeah.
What?
Yeah, I haven't had that happen in a long time. Oh, come on.
Well, me neither. Let's see. That's a little.
What's everybody in chat doing this weekend?
Hopefully something fun.
I know, right?
I so sorry, people, but I will try something. Maybe that's a little bit. Yep, I can definitely see a big difference already.
Your camera.
Yeah, it was all dirty, so I had to change it up. So, summer journal. I knew that I would use this type of page sometime. Summer.
Last dance performance.
Ooh.
And Sunday with Levi. I bet you I could have guessed that one. I can't believe how much he's grown, Deidre, since I've known you, just watching him grow on Sundays. Because we only get the pictures when she shares them with, on YouTube or on Facebook. And it's just like, I've watched him grow the last 5 years. And it's just so weird, because that's how we get to see our kids, us that are friends on Facebook and share that, and it's just so crazy. I'm sure y'all probably feel that way about Gatton, seeing his, and usually I only get pictures of Gatton yearly, maybe every once in a while you'll get them when we're on a vacation or something, but everyone gets my yearly first day of school stuff, so you get to see them then. So, oh wow.
Let's see. I need this piece of paper. This will do.
Long weekend in Canada, but husband might be working overtime. Oh yeah. Oh no, our long weekend's next weekend. The holiday weekend.
Yeah, we're having a long weekend this weekend again.
What is this weekend?
Oh, what is it again? Let's look into it. I don't even know if you celebrate Ascension Day.
No, I know, but I remember past years telling me about that. What is
Yeah,
it?
I was like,
Celebrate?
oh, what's it? Yeah. Yeah, we had it yesterday, so this is, yeah, that's because me working like with kids, or in this case for today, I work daycare for the smaller ones, because there's always parents working in like medical field or whatever
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
needs,
right.
daycare. Let's see what it says. I don't know if that is a thing that you celebrate at all in the US, Ascension Day.
What is it? What is it? What is that? What is that for?
Oh, it's a Christian holiday.
Oh.
Uh, all of our like holidays and things are like religious. I would say. I don't
I
know
mean,
how to.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, no, not we don't have that separation of what is it? Church and state. That's what That's part of our Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
But we get Christmas off. But
Yeah,
but now
just a little bit off.
with the woke with the woke with every now it's usually with state workers you get a choice. If you celebrate a different holiday, you can get that day off too, but usually that
Yeah, they have it like that here too, like for
yeah
the
yeah
Chinese New Year and the Muslim like Eid. I think it was like the other, was it last weekend or whatever? You know, so there is a whole lot of all different type of. Then nationally, we have all the Christian holidays.
yeah. I mean, they don't, it's, the Easter weekend, the Easter, Good Friday and stuff, they just usually call it a school holiday, but some of the banks, because they're privately owned, they'll call it, Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
150 miles from the Canadian border.
And I was like, I'm like, oh, 150 miles. However many kilometers is that?
All right. What do I want to do now? Started this new book. I guess I can just keep sticking stuff in it. Keep sticking stuff.
See, how big am I going to do this? This is, are we going like that? I think so. Probably something like that will do. And of course, this isn't really straight, is it?
I've been sewing because I'm making my cover is gonna be sewn with embroidery, so that's what I've been doing on. I just started yesterday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So not too far, on it yet.
I was about to do a big mistake here. I'm gonna write in Swedish, but I was just about to write the whole thing in English.
Oh. Get your brain thinking in Swedish.
Yeah. That's really hard when speaking English. Um,
I can't imagine, because my brain, that's why I haven't been able to learn another language. I think my brain, I cannot fathom thinking in another language to be able to write it. And that's something that I fought with when I was learning Spanish and everything. No matter what, I was never thinking in that language. I always thought in English. Therefore, I think that's why I did not learn it. It just was not something I have been able to figure out, that you have to think in it. You have to think that way for it to come out the correct way.
yeah, but it depends. If like me, we speak, or in my family, we speak a lot of different languages. So if you like use it on a daily basis, it's a different
Yeah.
thing. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see, 2000.
Me.
20.
Here.
And then, where do we want to place this? Do we want to have something? Yeah, getting even more crooked than when doing that, but yeah, I'm reading Becky's comment there, and it has to do with the Easter thing. So, something like that. And then adding,
even after meeting his disciples last time. Oh. Okay.
There. Spring and summer 2023, it says. And then, of course, I need to put something on the back. What in the world am I going
Dreaming
to do?
in the other language. Yeah, I would think that would make it, you would start realizing that it's making sense then. Yeah, I can't. When I was learning, I took 2 years of Spanish, and never once did my brain think in Spanish. Not a once.
Oh, okay.
Not a once.
But did you really use the language like on like an
No,
everyday? Yeah, because
and I
that's
wish I did. I mean, we were supposed to, as soon as we walked into the room, it was Spanish, and you weren't allowed to speak English almost from day one, after he told us the rules. And it just never, I would just sit there and daydream, because they would try to speak to me and I just didn't get it. If it was my turn to answer something, I literally would have to hear it in English
yeah. Because
to
that
my
to me
brain.
is like a big thing, because here we speak English, Swedish, German, and some Spanish, and sometimes my brain is I don't even know, listening to like one of my kids speaking one language, thinking in another one, and then answering in like almost like a third.
Yeah,
you
and
know
that
so
amazes me. Like when your kids come in and speak to you, I can tell they're speaking another language. I would assume it's probably in Swedish, but you
Yeah,
respond to
probably
them in English,
usually
and I'm
because
like, how did you do that? How did you answer them in English? How did that all make sense to you? Of course, you do it every single day, and they understand it too. And it's just like, well, how did they asked you in their their native tongue, and then you spoke it in another, and yeah, how does that? I don't understand it, but you know, I'm just a, and as you can tell, I can barely speak English. So, you know, and
yeah,
not to
yeah.
remind us when I start reading Pride and Prejudice and I struggle because of the old old English.
Yeah, but I can definitely, I don't know if you have noticed, for those of you watching my channel, because in when I began all this like YouTube journey, I had in my mind my old English teacher because he was from Great Britain, and he was like, the only way to speak English is, the old fashioned, almost like, the crown or whatever,
Right,
British English.
right.
So in the early days in my videos, you can definitely hear like a totally different, like more British English in
Hmm.
the video
And
because
now
I
you
have
hang
that.
out with me, and you're like, what are you saying, Rebecca?
Yeah,
She's over there correcting my English. I think
no,
it's a chickadee. Is that what that little bird? I think that's a chickadee. Got a little white belly. I know if I put the camera out, he's gonna fly. And he's really cute. I just want to catch him. I, you know.
yeah.
Well,
That's,
I still haven't dreamt with me in a wheelchair. When I dream of me walking. I haven't not a once had a dream of
oh,
me when I've been in a wheelchair. Chair.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And people don't see me in my dreams, and I've been in the wheelchair now 10 years, and yeah, in my dreams, if I see it from their view, or if it's an overview, or because a lot of times my dreams are more a movie style where I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I'm not the person, I'm the overview. I don't know. But yeah, I'm yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What kind of flowers? I know Becky will know what kind of flowers. They're pretty. um it's
I
on the tip.
wish
I think it starts with a P.
I'm thinking about creating all sorts of backgrounds here
Yeah,
somehow.
that's what I'm doing. I'm working on backgrounds. Is this a blue or is it a
I don't know. I feel like I
purple?
want to go this green. I tend to look at it like polished jade.
Petunia? No, that's not. Is that a? Are they blue or purple? I'm gonna say they're a purple flower. I'm going with purple. Are you using paint, or are you using
In this case, it's paint, but I don't know.
Yeah, I use some crayons, the water soluble crayons.
I actually, I did know that I had these, but I kind of forgot about them.
Yep. Oh
I
yeah,
did.
you and I talked about those months ago. I
I know,
remember.
but I found them. And
Woohoo! I love it when we find stuff in our craft rooms.
yeah, I remember. I think it was,
They're pretty
well,
colors.
what's her name again? Um, Never Hopeless by
Oh,
Elizabeth.
uh-huh.
Yeah, she created like smoosh paper with these
Oh yeah.
years ago, and that's why I bought them because if
Did you buy them
I
years ago?
yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness,
think
girl,
I
you need to
bought them
use them.
like 3 or 4 years ago.
You need to use them. Dawn, a few
I've,
years ago when
I've
you guys were saying,
probably, I can see
oh,
like 2 colors or something. I've never even, for the last 2 years or so, I've never used them. It's
oh, that is
crazy.
awesome. That's awesome,
It
Margaret.
is crazy. Yeah.
It's really crazy. You need to just start using them.
Let's
Mhm.
see, Mrs. Gigi, our art oh, yeah, you're, yep, it's kind of like,
Isn't that's so funny, Becky? Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, Gatton. That was something he learned really young that we do not color in books. We do not
mm-hmm.
write in books. We do not rip. We don't ear tag no, books are not. Nope, we don't do anything. We respect book. And I still, you guys know that I collect old books, anything early, probably 1930s and older is what I collect. Um, but yeah, I but this mass production stuff, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Like this was definitely it's an old encyclopedia that probably the stuff that we were reading in it isn't even, doesn't even give correct information
Oh
anymore.
no, yep. Let's see. Becky, that's what I was thinking, but aren't we all rookies in one way or another? Like I always tend to say, I always do this just for fun. I will never ever know the end result of anything, really. It is, it's true because
Yeah. Even in my completed retired, when I say retired, I put them, I take them into the other room.
let's look into.
There's definitely pages that are not completed. There's empty pages. You flip through and there's an empty page. There's an empty page. Um, well, my chunky books, I can call those completed, I guess, because they're probably the only things that are truly completed. Those my chunky books.
This is what I was thinking of because I saw.
I would have treasured it too because my son doesn't have any books that he read. Well, we were talking about that just the other day, he and I, about books and what he actually read and what he didn't. And he still remembers. He told me the name of it, and I wish I would have wrote it down because my memory's horrible. But he remembers his first chapter book. He remembers
He
reading
does?
his first chapter book and stuff, and he remembers the name of it. And I was like, no way, that was the name of it? And he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I need to get that. He said, now don't get it for me for my for my
Oh,
graduation.
like for the graduation. But
And that's what I was gonna do. And he told me don't do it. So he says it will just get stuck on the shelf and I'll never look at it again. I was like, okay. I said, you probably have it in your cupboard. I mean, we were in his cupboard the other week looking for composition books because I was like, now that you're out of school, I'd like your composition books. I said, I don't care what's written in it. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to, I said, I'm just going to cover it all up. And so we were in his closet looking to see, and there's boxes in there from when we moved here 8 years ago that he never opened. And they were packed up probably prior to that from when I got injured and we moved to Pennsylvania. So, they've been packed up for 11 years. That means this stuff was from when he was like 70.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, now a lot of it, I know I didn't keep a lot, little kid stuff, but it's all his Legos, all his Legos are in there. And he was really into magnets. So there's all kind of magnets, I'm sure, in there.
But Legos,
But
those, you know, you can always save those for like grandkids or whatever when
I'm
they,
hoping.
you
I'm
know.
hoping. He said something about great grandkids. His great. He said something. My great grandkids. Well, even if I have any kids, I was like, well, I
Oh,
hope
okay,
so.
okay.
I hope your mind changes when you get a little older because he, right now he says, he don't want any kids. And my one aunt, I thought for sure she would never have any kids. I mean, that she is the personality that when she said that she didn't want no kids, 100 believed her, right? But
Mm-hmm.
she ended up having two. So,
Hmm.
hello. Look who just came in to see us. Look at who just came in to see us. Big fluffy girl.
Hello, hello.
Luna. See, she likes patted like a dog. I don't. She likes rough, and I just recently found out that she likes to be pet like that, like a dog.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, if you sit right there, you'll get to see the birds. Hi, pretty Luna. Oh, hi. Is that when you had a kiddo at 34, Heather? You sit there, you'll see the birds. Oh yeah, they're gonna come. I promise you. You like looking at birds.
Oh, let's look into if we can.
All right, Dawn, have fun. Have fun with that honeydew list for the weekend. Does Luna let me brush her? Yes, kind of. Kind of, yeah, because we try to keep her brushed because her tail catches it. Her tail is like a broom. It's constantly catching stuff on the floor.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, I can definitely see that with her long hair and everything. Yeah.
Usually, so we really try to keep her tail brushed if anything. But yeah, she pretty much likes it. She 35th birthday. So you're an old mama too. I felt old being at 31 having him. Being the old mom in the school. You up here.
Yeah,
I wish birds would come so they could.
that's one of the things that we have been talking to our kids, because we were young parents, both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And you tend to, tell your kids like, don't get kids too early because this and that, and you want to have a steady income and things like that.
Right.
And then we were like, how in the world are we going to,
And
because
it's not like you guys, you can say, and the struggles, and I'm sure you struggled, but you guys are doing good, fine as a family. It's not like,
yeah,
you guys are,
yeah,
eating out or,
that's the thing. Oh, what happened to this? Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I don't know.
That's one of those do as I say, not as I do.
Yep, kind of.
Old but immature, so it bounces out. You're funny, Heather. What are you doing, Luna? Are you in the drawer? Don't get in the drawer. Oh, are you playing with the scissors? See you later. She's done. She's like, I'm out. You get her attention for just about that much. That was actually long. I'm surprised.
What?
Yeah, my cats are not pay attention to me cats. I wish. Last kid at 46. Do you get called the grandma? Do you go into school and they think you're the grandma? Have more money and energy. Well, that was why Shannon and I decided no kid, because I was like, I can't imagine, being down on the floor, because that's about what age I would have been, 42, 43, 44. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't, yeah, you're not, not jealous of you for that.
up to the point where what it. Mm.
I'm gonna put this in my pink. Put this here.
Cover this thing.
Are they having fun, or are they trying to get your attention to come eat?
Soon it will be dinner time.
Yes.
Not yet. Not yet.
Is it tacos, or are you guys doing something different?
I think today it's barbecue because the weather is so nice. We tend to do barbecue almost each, weekend or when it's springtime or summer. Every day if you ask my husband, but that's just a little bit too expensive.
Yeah.
Cover this and
How about, so I tell my son, I was like, yeah, maybe after I'm done stream. This was before I came online. And I said, maybe when I'm done streaming today, we'll go out and get your hair cut so that, you have your hair cut for next week for, in case they cut it a little too short, it has a week to grow out.
Yeah.
And so I'm telling him this, and he says, can you give me a little bit of a heads up? And I'm like, well, I'm telling you now, here's your heads up. He's like, well, I'm like, how much I said, how much, I'm giving you a heads up now. How much time do you want? He said, like 2 hours. I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing in 2 hours. He's like, well, you always come in and like say, let's do this. And you're expecting me to go right away. And I'm in the middle of stuff sometimes. And I was like, dude, you don't need 2 hours though. He said, well, you get mad at me. I said, I get mad because I wait around for 2 hours for you. And he said, and you just constantly come in my room. And I'm because I'm like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. I said, if you say, Mom, give me 30 minutes, I always give you 30 minutes. But, I'm not going to give you no 2 hours. In 2 hours, 2 hours, my mind has gone into 15 different places.
Oh, yum. Oh, no.
Well, there you go. That's true, Becky. Yeah, I always wanted 6 kids. Even when after I had Gatton on his 2-week appointment, how you take him in after 2 weeks, and the doctor, was like, so how's it going and stuff? Are you thinking about more kids? I guess it's after that I had a delivery, and I said, well, yeah, I would like to have 6. And she was like, oh, and I remember Mandy looking at me like I was nuts, and I only got pregnant one more time and lost that baby. But yeah, I always thought I'd have 6. I grew up with my mom didn't have, she only had 2 of us, but I grew up pretty much with my grandmother and all her kids, I mean, so I was kind of like an extension of my grandma's family with her, her 9. And then 6 years later, then I was born, so, and then I was just always there with my aunts and stuff. So they're more like, a couple of them are more like sisters than really my aunts.
Oh, yeah. Then I can see, like, with you growing up with a lot of people around you in one way.
Yeah, and always, having so many, you go in and you can't think when you walk in my house. That's why I talk over people. I don't even think about it because it's just so normal in our house. Up in my you go and there's always 15 different conversations going on at the dinner table, and everyone talks over each other, and it just is really normal. And let me tell you, when I moved away and then went home for the first time, after being gone for a few years, it was stressful. I can remember, like, why is everyone talking, and when are they gonna, what's going on? Why is it so loud? And
oh yeah,
and I had to kind of figure it back out again.
Yeah, it's like me the other way around with us having, many kids and then friends. And
Hmm.
I'm used to having a lot of noise, you know, everywhere. Everywhere I go at home, almost it feels like, because there is always something going on. um,
What I have found, Heather, is when I first started jelly plating, I used to have to lay them out all over the place, and I was using too much paint. These last jelly plates that I did, um, and this is like a smooth paper, so it's not like it really sunk in, and they dried so fast that pretty much when I pulled them off, I could almost lay them on top of each other. So I only had like 2 or 3 laying around drying before I could stack them on top of each other. So that's
oh,
just
that's.
what
Mhm.
I have learned from making jelly plates. Is I was making the paint way too thick and it was taking way too long.
Oh, I was,
Oh,
mass making to the point where I couldn't stop. So that's why I had the whole floor and almost up to the other room.
really? And they weren't drying fast enough that you could stack them?
Yeah,
Because
oh, they were,
oh,
but I was
okay.
making, so many. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's the problem with
Tomorrow
me
or in 10
doing jelly.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But I like the thick paint ones too. Like I still have some of my thick paint ones and from when I first did them and they turned out really, really good. But I do know when I was recently when I've been making them, I haven't had the problem of where to put them when they dried. But yeah,
Hmm.
I used to open up my drawers and lay them on the open drawers, like have my drawers open and stacked
Yeah.
so that and stack them there and mm,
Mhm.
yeah, but
No.
it's definitely different. And if you do more than one layering, it seems like, when because you have to let the one layer dry and then you're putting the next layer on and
Hmm.
that it seems like those dry faster too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's from this maker. I don't know what other people do. That's my answer and I'm sticking to it. My final answer. Mrs. Gigi
The
is
animal thing that we just made. Look what I found for my daughter. So,
oh, oh, hey, you two, be nice. Be nice. Isabel's beating the crap out of Luna with one paw. In her claws, we don't
oh, poor
we
thing.
don't trim her front nails unless they really need done.
Hmm.
Because it's her only paw, and I
Yeah. Hmm.
feel she deserves to be able to
Yeah.
hurt somebody if she needs
Hmm.
to. And she's over here beating the crap out of Luna with it. Luna, did you start it? Did you start it?
Hmm.
Oh, she closed herself in here. Hold on. You did that. You closed the door. Look, she's showing me
Hmm.
how to do it. Huh, Isabel, you know how to open a door. We're both learning how to hear like I'm the one that trapped them in here. Are all your kids creative? Miss Becky wants to know.
oh, my, yep, they are. My 16-year-old, that she turned 16 yesterday. She's more into music, uh, but then the others, all sorts of, creative in different ways. Um, the oldest one, he makes her own clothes, things like that. And then we have one of the boys, he likes to crochet and paint. Um, and then the oldest son, he is more like a construction type
creation. Yeah.
So yeah, they are all really creative, and I don't know about all of you, but I let them create. The first thing they do, they were with me, in my craft room when they were tiny babies. So when they were like 1.5 or something like that, they were with me in the craft room doing all kinds of whatever they could do, playing
Hmm.
with paint. I just let them do whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
So for me, because I have a couple of friends that are like, oh, they are too small, they are not allowed in the craft room, oh, they can't do that, and they can't, things like that. And I was like, oh, of course they can,
Hmm.
just give them. Of course, they didn't play with acrylics, they had like a crayon and things like that, more like age appropriate. But they had always things that they could create with. They had like Play-Doh, and they always had things to do.
Hmm. Yeah, and we would always create from outdoor stuff. Like I have quite a few things that from sticks that we glued on paper and rocks and um, things like that. We seem to have a lot of that type of thing that we did when he was littler. He's like he's a lot more creative than he's a lot more creative than he allows himself to be. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like the other day I actually found um, my then, how old was he? 13, I think. Let's see. This was it 12 or 13. He created this. And it's one of the boys and I don't like to talk about it in one way, because I don't know if it's right or wrong, but boys have a tendency to like art and do things when they are small, and then they kind of grow up and don't really like to do creative things.
I agree. Or creative things on with paper or
With
it,
paper and pen,
yeah.
things like that. Yeah. So I was amazed when he came home. He was like, "Oh, look what I've done." I'm like,
Mhm.
"What have you done that?" So yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that from Gatton in quite many years. He just, yep. Now what he has, he's kept though. Like he did a couple art projects in school, and what he's kept them. He has them hanging on his wall, and um, he has a piece of pottery that they made in school, and he has that on his shelf. It's not like he came home and threw it away. Where I think some boys that don't have maybe the eye, you know, just are like, I had to do this for school and threw it away.
well,
Maybe didn't even bring it home. It didn't even make it home. But he comes home and shows. I have a piece of art that he drew. I think he was in like 7th grade. It's still on my fridge.
mhm.
Yeah, that right. That's what he wants to do. Right. It's in the realm of he thinks like that, and that's how I started. I wrote databases. That's what my brain likes to do, and I still like that kind of stuff. I love the thought process on how that works.
I wish there were more, like that. But in my mind, well, yeah, because my son is like that, and in me, I'm like, I don't know, it will be
I get
all
excited
struggles, and I don't know.
making the computer do stuff just by writing out statements. That just is like the coolest of all cool to me.
Yeah,
All right, Candy.
it is in
Mhm.
one way, definitely.
Yeah, I love that my brain can likes to figure that out. And if it doesn't work, it's even more exciting and challenging to me. Like if the first time it doesn't work and I have to figure out why, oh man, that's exciting. I
Yeah,
love
I think yeah, I was actually working with those kinds of things, but then I don't even know, like 8 years ago, with an accident of mine, I was like, my brain doesn't really understand those type of things anymore. And in
Mhm,
one way, it's kind of sad because I was like literally working full time with those types of things,
mhm. I think you and I
and
have talked about that. Yeah.
yeah, and in my own world, I'm like, seriously, you used to work with those type of things, and now I don't really get those things anymore. That's a little bit scary to me, but yeah,
I
I
think also we're getting older and we just have decided our brains don't want to. Like there's some things that it kind of bothers me that I don't get it and I have to ask Gatton, about a computer program or a website, and it kind of bothers me because it's like I used to know that stuff. And I think maybe it's just like I've gotten to the point where it's like I don't know if it's that I don't care or that it's just I don't know, but yeah, the other day I had to call him and get him to figure something out for me on on a website, and that would have never. If people would have called me and asked me how to do stuff.
yeah.
And yeah, guess I'm getting old, guys. Guess I'm getting old.
Not all into the new things anymore. That's at least part of it. But let's see. I'm trying to recreate what we were doing today in some sort of a little grid type creation.
Luna's back. You're back, huh, Luna? In, out, in, out, in, out.
You see, like Jughead, just waiting for the words like,
No,
bye.
I don't
That's
know.
it.
I haven't noticed that. I haven't noticed if that's something, maybe. But yeah, he's sitting at the end. He's sitting outside the door waiting for those words.
Oh, he's so cute.
Mhm. It's like, is it time? He knows the time. He knows if I'm waiting. She's shutting the door again. She goes behind that door and pushes it. Then she gets stuck in here, and she doesn't know how to put her she doesn't know how to put her paw and push it open. I mean, for goodness sakes, my one-legged cat knows how to figure that out, but she hasn't figured that. Out. You
Mm.
haven't figured that out yet. You know how to close it, but you haven't figured out how to open it.
Or the closing thing, is that just by accident, or
Yeah. She goes behind it and then reaches underneath the door, and then it closes on her, and then she's like,
Oh, okay. Hmm.
what just happened? Now I can't get out. And Isabel, she goes over there, lays down, and uses her paw and pushes it open, then stands back up and goes.
Hmm.
think that's why they were fighting, is she was sitting in front of the door and Isabel couldn't get it open. I think that's why they kind of were throwing a fit over there.
Oh yeah.
Until Mom went over and saved them.
Hmm. So, let's see. Yet again, one of those tiny little things cut out. Yep.
She found a bag to get into. She is definitely, Storm has now grown up and now she's definitely the kitten of the household because she just gets into everything. In the middle of the night, we hear, her getting into stuff, and
Oh.
just is always into something. Always knocking something off of counters and chasing bugs or, something she's chasing around. Just always something.
Oh, I can definitely understand the chasing around thing because with two kittens here,
Yeah.
we can, we can literally wake up like 3 or 4 in the morning, like,
Yeah, and you hear
what's
something, it's
going
like, what
on?
did they do? Mm-hmm. I cannot imagine having two of them.
Oh, it is a little bit of a roller coaster play here. And then I don't know what it is. Oh, I know exactly why now. Just thought of it. If we, at least for one of the kids, we tend to like have the bathroom door like just a tiny bit open
Uh-huh.
at night, and if the kittens are going in there, they and I don't know how they found the way, but they have found a way into one of the drawers where we have the Q-tips,
Oh, geez. Oh,
and
and
they
those
have
are fun.
and they because I didn't realize that in the start because suddenly like in the middle of the night we hear a big like a noise, and then all over the floor literally with the whole box of I don't know like 200 to 300 Q-tips or whatever it is in one of those big boxes.
Yes.
it, they were like all over, like all over the house.
This is the coolest, best, fun thing I've ever found. That's what they were thinking.
Yeah,
That's so
they were,
cute.
and we were like, seriously, what? And then we realized they have found, because in our bathroom cabinet, the back of it's not 100% closed. They can like literally, and I don't know how, because it's a small space in
Uh-huh.
between like the backboard of the cabinet and into the drawer where the Q-tips are. Don't ask me. Like they literally have found the way up in that drawer, pulling the big container of the Q-tips out, and then it was all over the house.
Yeah, I must have grabbed like I must have grabbed a handful and put them on the counter one time, and that's how we found out that Luna thought those were pretty neat. She
Hmm.
she was playing with those.
Yeah, and when, the day we realized that, and we were like, oh, we have to close the bathroom door because it was not too funny to, and it was. I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks later, like, oh, here's another Q-tip,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, you would
underneath whatever drawer or
you'll
actually
probably
the
find
couch.
Q-tips forever. You'll probably keep
Yep.
finding them.
Yeah.
Well, on my channel, back at the beginning of my channel, I made a toilet paper holder because Storm was brand new in our family at that time, and I had to make a toilet. I took a coffee can because she kept finding our toilet paper and destroying rolls and rolls of toilet paper. You know, she was,
Oh,
and I never had a, and I had lots of cats, and I never had a cat do that before. She was my first cat ever that, went to the toilet paper that was, it was it was
was
hanging
it
on the
hanging
wall.
off of the paper
And
or like
yes,
destroying
and
with?
yeah, and she would claw it and it would unroll onto the floor.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, yeah. So so I took a jar and covered it with. We still have it now. She doesn't do that anymore. I guess, realized that it's not fun because she's
Mhm.
they decide things aren't
They
fun. I
grow
guess
out
I
of
don't know,
it.
but yeah.
Anyway, no. Huh. That's that's fun though, child. Though to be it's nice animals. They can come up with all sorts of things that will annoy us.
Mischievous, mischievous.
Let's see. I will have to cover some parts. So May, what date is it? I was, I don't know, 19. I wish I were quicker to answer that because our daughter had her birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoops.
Whoopsie. This will kind of be the first. I don't know, a combination of what we did today with the grid journaling, or it's kind of a grid type. It's a shape.
Yeah, it's cute. And I like how you used your kiddos, artwork.
So 2000 and it will probably look way different throughout the thing, but May 19. Writing it in Swedish, of course. Let's see, what do you write, Becky? My excuse is pregnancy kills brain cells.
That's what they say.
Yep, I remember that too well. Or me. I remember one thing specifically, and I don't know if, it was, of course, the hormones. I, it was like a regular day. Nothing, nothing had really been going on. Um, and then when I came home from work, I was meant to put on some rice. And for some reason, instead of putting it in the pan and, cooking it and things like that, I had the whole jar of, because we have a specific rice jar, I had that all over the floor,
Oh,
literally like all over. And I wasn't angry or I just, and that was the funny thing. I didn't do anything about it. I just put
you just
myself You know, I I just sat down in the corner of our kitchen and sobbed, like
Yeah.
literally, like, and it just sat there for like 25 minutes or so.
You just needed to just let
Oh
it go.
my, you know, and the tears just run. It was, now when thinking back on it, like seriously, what?
What was
And then I
wrong
just,
with me?
yeah, I was like, what? And the thing about that, you know, because when I, you know, took like 20 to 25 minutes or so, and then I didn't do anything about the rice. I just went to the toilet, and then I left the whole thing out there on the kitchen floor for my husband to take care of. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
I I made the mess and I'm not cleaning it up. I'm not
what?
doing it.
And we still think about, you know, think
Yeah.
about it, me and my husband sometimes, even though it was like 20 plus years ago.
Yeah, you were young and yeah.
Yep. The hormones are great. Or not, depending on.
The one thing that I remember is nesting. I'm not a house cleaner. Never was. It just is not. I'm not going to mop floors. I'm not going to wash down walls. It just isn't something I do. So you want to clean, someone else can do it.
Hmm.
The Thursday or Friday. No, I think I had Gatton on Friday. No, I had him on a Tuesday. Had him on a Tuesday. So it had to been, yeah, Friday or Monday. It was before work. And this was 5:30 in the morning. I was in my kitchen mopping the floor. What the I remember I think back to that and I'm like, what made me mop I mean, I was all in my heels, all going to work, because I wore heels all the way up till, because I didn't walk much. I
Yeah.
walked from
Hmm.
the house
Hmm.
to the car to the car to my office to my office to my car, so it wasn't like
Yeah. Hmm.
I was really standing in heels. So I wore my, 3 to 4 inch heels every day to work. And I was
Yeah.
in the kitchen in my heels mopping the floor. Now, no one's seen me because Mandy was already at work and mom was in bed. And so no one's seen me doing this, but I swear I was in my kitchen. I wish it was like the time where I, could have, having, videos in the house and stuff so that I could have proved that I did that. But I did. I remember.
Oh.
And I think back to it and I think, what was I, what obsessed me to do that, because it was so out of the ordinary. I should have known at that point that, I must be going to have this baby soon.
Hmm. Yep. It's like me and lots of others realizing, I think it was, yeah, maybe like 1.5 or 2 weeks before due date. Uh, we were like, me and my, we weren't married then, but we were together, me and my husband.
Mhm.
We were like, what if we will just take our things and move?
Oh,
And you know, it was like literally one and a half, or yeah, maybe like 1.5 more than 2 weeks before due date. Found
geez.
ourselves a little house, and we took all our things and moved.
Just
I'm like, what?
y'all were young. Y'all were young.
Yeah. Yep.
That's funny.
And then we lived there, you know, up until we moved to the house where we live right now. So, yep, it was
I would call
a
that
nice
was
one.
you were kind of nesting
Yeah.
in a big way.
Yeah. I remember the thing was, we said, me and my husband, we said like to each other, like, we want many kids. So when we moved to the house, we decided to get a big dining table. And, I think it was like 2 days before our oldest daughter when she came. So
Oh my goodness.
and the dinner table was for, let's see, we actually have that dinner table still. It is for like 10 it's 12 people. Let's see, it's for 12 people, and then we have like the extension, like a thing there. So 12 people, and you can only imagine the weight of it's a big table.
Oh man.
And yeah, I was like, oh, but I can carry. No, you cannot. Do not touch that table. My husband said to me, I can carry
I
that
got
one.
it. Here, I'll help you.
No, 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 no. You are not touching, because that's like a wooden table, like,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's lasted through all those kids, so yeah, it's
Yep.
probably a real nice sturdy
Yeah,
table.
and
That's
it's a really sturdy piece of wooden table.
mhm.
Um, so no, I was about to lift it up, and my husband just, nope, do not touch it. And then two days later, she came.
She was probably like, I got to get out of here. Mom, mom's
Oh,
gonna hurt
yeah.
herself if I don't get out of this body.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a little bit of a thing. So first
Yeah.
day. Let's see. What about tomorrow? I don't know about. Yeah, you tend to do. I don't want to say only the right side, because you
Oh,
do the.
I definitely tend to use that side for sure. Yeah,
I tend
I have to
to.
make myself use my left-hand side, like consciously go and use that side.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think as of right now. And I don't know. I like these bubbles. So, let's see if I'll just cover those
Tiny
somehow.
bubbles.
Hello, anyone?
Hey, anything? What's up? Fishing this weekend? I am sure of it.
Let's
That's just a
see.
silly question to ask. There's going to be any fishing this weekend?
Yeah, probably with nice weather. If you are all into fishing, I would fish each and every day with nice weather. I have, I don't know about you, but I have a tendency to think that I would love to be the person that will sit there, fishing.
Oh yeah.
But then again, I am like, no, that's not for me, because that takes a lot of time, and I don't really find it relaxing
Yeah,
enough
fishing does
to
not
have,
fishing is stressful to me. It's like if a fish doesn't get on this line soon, I'm gonna jump in this water and grab it with my hand. Yeah, I don't have the patience for fishing. Mandy always liked to fish, and so I was the one sitting there with the book reading and sunning, and yeah, I'm not. I can't. I might throw the fish the line in and wait
Hmm.
about 3 minutes, and then I'm done. That's about as long as that's
Oh,
about
yeah.
as
It's
long
kind
as
of like that for me too, I think.
yeah. I mean, it sounds like something, it sounds like I would be doing, yeah, but it's not something that ends up being. any longer than a few minutes. And however, my ex didn't want to take the fish off. So I was taken seriously. I was taken to get the fish off. They love the fish, but wouldn't take the fish off the line. So, and I
Oh,
have no problem with
multi-task,
that. I have no
multitask.
problem at all taking the fish off, but
Yeah,
and putting
multitasking.
worms on. Yeah, I don't have any problems with that. And I mean, they usually it was fishing with shrimp. That's catfish, like the shrimp, and that's what we usually would fish with.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is that I can see myself like by the sea or a lake or something with a pen and a paper and just sitting there by, by the in one way in my mind, exactly the same spot where I could see myself, beside a fisherman or somebody
Yeah.
fishing,
Uh-huh.
and do some cute drawing or doodling or whatever, but not
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the
Do your kids
fishing
like the
part of
fish?
it.
Yeah,
I
right,
don't
right.
know
The
why.
fishing part sounds, it sounds fun. It's all good, but yeah, no. But everything about it being out in the fresh air and the pretty sun and close to water, but the actual fishing part of it, yeah, no, it's okay. I'll leave that
Yeah,
part.
but I love seeing like YouTube videos and things like that with other people doing it. It's
It's
just
the
not
patience.
nice.
It's the patience of sitting there and not touching that pole. It's like, well, how much fun is that if you don't get to reel it back in, right? I want to reel it back in. So maybe I need to be a fly fisherman, where you constantly are, catching bass or whatever that is, where you're throwing the line in and pulling the line out, throwing the line in, pulling the line out. Because the whole sitting there for 2 hours, waiting for something and then to reel it in and the dang thing gets off. Yeah, no,
Oh,
mm-mm, not for me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yep, not for me. Yeah, Dan, yeah, this is a tissue paper is great for backgrounds. I think. Mhm.
yeah, I actually got myself some colored tissue.
Hey, Finn, were you the one that asked the question about eating carp? Somebody asked, I remember on their community page, they asked if about eating carp. I think it was you. I think you're one of my only fisher people that I see posting. If it wasn't you, I have to think, who the heck else am I watching that? Oh, you just put a video out on it. Okay, yeah, cool. So do you eat them? Do you eat carp? I mean, aren't they pretty much trash fish? That's always what we grew up thinking they were. Now I grew up, up in the Allegheny Mountains and stuff. That like we fishing is just that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
On the way home from work, my dad used to stop at the creek um and fish. On the way home from work, the crick, as it was called.
Oh,
And he'd bring fish home, fresh fish that night.
oh wow.
Mm. Trout, rainbow trout is what is real
Oh
popular
yeah. Mm-hmm.
to fish for. And all my cousins and my uncle, they go and they watch, the creeks being stocked, with the new fish and stuff.
Oh,
But
now here they actually have like a competition in by the lake this
oh yeah.
weekend.
Oh well, yeah. My small town was the Pennsylvania State Fishing Tournament. They
Oh, okay.
still hold it every year in September. Mm, yeah. My 12-year-old got a pool for his birthday last year, but when school started, so we need to take him fishing this summer. Yes. That's a good age, 12, to go fishing.
My son actually loves to
Oh, wow.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, he loves that, and he loves doing all those fishing related activities. I would say, like,
You need to go and take your art piece, take your
yeah,
book
I
and
usually do. I usually do.
go sit and
Yeah. But he can sit there for hours and hours and finds it like extremely relaxing and things like that.
Gatton has no patience. He never enjoyed fishing. Oh, this piece just does not want to stay covered up here. This is the second time this has come off. Ooh, just stick that back down on
See, I have no clue what I want to do with these bubbles, but I felt they needed to be colored in somehow.
there.
I was thinking about them being like the sun or some sort because of us having going from winter to summer extremely quickly this year. When it all started, it went quick. So we have actually summer temperatures already, which is kind of
We're
a little
supposed to
bit.
get up to, yeah, we're supposed to get up to 90 today. So we're right there with you.
Hmm.
It's a
Yeah,
fast.
they are actually doing like warnings this year because it's gonna get ourselves in trouble almost because I think it was like 2018
Mm-hmm.
they had the warmest summer ever in Sweden since they began this measurements of temperatures, and that was like back in maybe early 19th century or whatever, like 18th century. It was like
It's
let's
hot.
see, yeah, it was. Let's look into it. It was like really, really early on, like 1813 or whatever. And they were talking about it being that kind of a year, and it was, and you have to remember, like where I live, it's usually we get 1 month or like 1.5 month of up in the hundreds if we
Mm-hmm.
are lucky, like what
Yeah.
1 month usually, 1.5 month kind of, some years if it's a good year. But now it's almost up there already, and the summer hasn't really started at all. So, yep.
Hmm.
We're getting in this point where people, sorry, my daughter just came in. Ja, no, jag vet inte. Is it dinner time or what?
Nej, de håller på hemma.
Aha.
Men de serverar för att vi har tagit över bordet. Jag och brorsan. För att vi
Okay.
spelar på ratten. Så de har kvar nu.
Aha.
Så jag har
Okay.
plockat upp den på tvn på bordet. Och...
Okay. But will it come in when the dinner is ready to?
Men jag vet inte om de gör det eftersom det streamar så de vet inte det nu.
Aha, okay.
Men jag tror det. Jag tror att det är en slarvig.
Oh, okay. Was it like 15 minutes or so?
Okay.
So about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Just a little bit, she said.
Right. Sounds good. Which kiddo was that?
That was the middle the 16-year-old.
The 16-year-old.
Yeah. And when thinking about it, I actually said she turned 15 to a friend yesterday and realized, oh no, she's 16.
Not too fast, too fast. What is the driving age over there? Like when can they start driving?
They can start driving by 16,
16.
but then they can't really get their driver's license until the day they turn 18.
Oh,
So
okay.
they can, have their lessons and everything prepared, but they can't really get their license until they turn 18.
So when they're driving, they have to like drive with an adult. Is that
Yeah.
how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see. I was thinking of this being some sort of sun. Sorry, this might be something like this. Try another one here. Just because I can realize this is the new one, I'm not going to use you until, let's see, this one. This is the same one, smaller. I tend to like the yellow, so I realized I need to buy a new one before I had the tendencies to save this one because I don't want to use it up, and I realized I have to buy a new one to be able to use it up.
What is a name that's a Swedish name? I'm probably not going to understand it when you say it, but what is a name that is like a Swedish name that when you hear it is like a very common like name? Like for example, the name Smith in America, it's like everywhere. And if you were to try to look up your heritage with just the last name Smith, it would probably be a hard one. So what in Swedish?
If you heard like a surname or a last name,
surname.
That was actually my surname before I was married. My surname before was Johansson, which is the most common name.
What
Johansson. It's like Johnson, but like a Swedish version.
You'll have some. It sounds like you'll have some. You'll have some.
Yeah, that's the most common surname. Okay. But then now I have.
How is it spelled like with English? How is it spelled? I wonder, here, what if it's around, like.
I think so. Like,
I mean, I'm sure there's
or
there if it's that common, I would assume that it's probably here some, that there's family
yeah,
here.
like up, I would say like up in like Pennsylvania or like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that might be. But the funny thing is, it's the most common surname in Sweden, and now I have literally, I don't want to talk
Right,
about it too much, but
right. So you have it's the most
it's
uncommon name.
only me and a couple more people that have my name.
Yeah, that's how my last name is in the United States. I mean, all of the United States, there's only, my family. It all traces back to my
Yeah,
grandparents.
yeah,
That's
it's the same thing with me.
now, now what I've read and what I think has happened is because it's German, it's SN in my name, my last name SN, and then they think that maybe, like the SCH and then the rest of the name spelt the same. We're probably all related, like some, but because
Uh-huh.
came over in the name, got written, because there's also some SMs, and there's
Uh-huh.
actually a lot more SMs spelt the same way, not SN. So we're probably,
Uh-huh.
if we were to do a bloodline and actually run, DNA and such, we probably are related. There's probably more relation there than what we realize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are, with my name, we are all related.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's
because we are actually all related, because it's a Swiss name,
mhm.
and even in Switzerland, we are all related. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's just I love just that kind of that to me is more interesting than the real history. It just is real stuff you can touch, I guess. The history you can't touch anymore. It's
Yeah.
history. Oh, Candy, I'm sorry. You need to be careful.
Oh,
Careful.
so
Makes
sorry to
me
hear about that.
worried when you.
Hmm.
Now, my mother's maiden name, the Ziegler, that's everywhere. That's the way it's spelt and everything, and we're not related to half the Zieglers I run into. It's like no, no relation, no.
Uh-huh. It's really interesting in a way. Um, but then again, yeah, for us with what my husband does for a living and things like that, it's
Living
a
near Ziegler,
little bit
that is so
tricky.
funny that you say that, Finn, because my grandpa, they lived in this little town. They were my grandpa, my current, they lived in this little town inside of Pittsburgh, and it was like their own little place, and there was two well-to-do families, my family, the Zieglers, and then the other family, the Emmiltons, and they were going to name this town, and here, I don't know all the details. I have the article pictured. I could read it. I don't remember it. But anyways, they ended up, it's called Emmilton instead of Zieglerville, because so it's, or I don't know if it was going to be called Ziegler, but maybe it was going to be Ziegler, I don't know. But anyways, it's Emmilton is what it's called. And yeah, how about that? How about that? Yeah. So yeah, when my grandmother met my grandpa, it's because they were very, very poor, and he had a car, not a horse. And they had horses.
Ooh.
I mean,
Hmm.
they had horses too, which was something else. But
Hmm.
yeah, my grandma didn't even have horses and stuff, but he had a car, and so yeah, that was swept my grandma off her feet, I guess.
Hmm.
Melissa, yeah, that's the most common name there. Not only the most common name was Smith, most common with Melissa. You've probably 50,000 of you Melissa Smiths out there. Look that one up in the phone book. There's probably about 3 pages worth.
Of like Melissa and
with just the first name Melissa being, that's a very, very, very common name. And yeah. Genealogy.
Yeah.
Mom's side, I have my roots back to the Mayflower on 4 lines. Wow. On my dad's side, I have a line that goes back to a grandfather that was a juror at the Salem at the witch trials. Holy moly. Isn't that cool? Your family's big time Americans.
Yeah, for us or my family, we are, when looking into it, there are, for each and every one of us, we are the only one with that name. So
yeah. Look at that. Becky and Heather are cousins. Your 4th cousin's 18th removed.
No.
That's pretty cool. I have I could get a hold of, and I would love to have the genealogy. We had family that did. I don't know how far back they go back, but it gets hard on my grandpa's side because my grandpa's great grandpa, so my great grandfather, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even that far back. It was during World War I. Anyway, he was adopted, and therefore, he was adopted because the mother had died. The dad was taking care of the son. Well, he wanted to go off to war, so he left his son with neighbors and didn't come back from the war. So there's really no, they don't have, it just dies. There's really no way. I guess maybe with genealogy nowadays, but that's like really not genealogy. Yeah, having your genes run.
Yeah.
They have your whatever that's called. What's that called? Isn't it genealogy?
I have no clue. I'm just thinking like, with the DNA type things. If that was.
Oh my goodness! Look at what we did. Our stream might have hooked up family members.
Let's see.
My Salem ancestors are Herrick. That sounds. I remember hearing about the Herricks. Holland, Tilly, Cook. Those all sound like. Those all sound like other country names, like they came from other countries, right? That's pretty interesting. It's so interesting.
Oh, that's wow.
Wouldn't that be funny if they find out they have a great grandpa?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it is actually dinner time for me now.
Yep. I'm gonna let each Mayflower pastor that survived have millions of descent. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because what year was that? Oh gosh, here I go. 17. Anyways, how many years is that of kids having kids of kids of a kids? So yeah, you're right. That's how America. It's how America was made.
Yep.
Gosh darn those
there, in the middle of it too. So.
And they bred like bunnies. That's right.
Yeah.
Like bunnies. 1620. Oh, I was close. 17. Whatever, Heather. Smarty pants. So, oh yeah, we're saying goodbye. Miss Gigi needs to go eat before her kids come in and pull her away. There we go. We did.
So this is the
prompt
thing.
was my animal, right? My animal, my animal.
And animals. My
Mm-hmm.
animals or animal.
Mm-hmm.
Or an animal that you like, your favorite animal.
Yep.
Like me having the owls. I love owls. And
Yes.
this was the beginning of my spring and summer grid journal. You know, I am going to do one each day from now on.
So there's Jughead and Luna and Isabel and Storm and Abby. And they're my cast of characters. Later, ladies and cousins. I love it. I love it. Well, it was fun. Thank you, Mrs. Gigi, for hanging out with me, and thank you everybody in the chat room, both in Mrs. Gigi and mine. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Oh, I'm going to have a sale on Sunday. There's nobody here to tell, but if you come, we don't know what time, so kind of watch on Sunday for a pop-up. I have to make myself do it, but yeah, I gotta clear off the bed. My mom's coming and all the stuff is on the spare room bed. So everybody, I'll see you on Sunday. Ring that bell. Here comes Jug. He heard me. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye. My Jug, say bye. It'd be great if I could get him to bark. That'd be cute. And when I said bye, he said woof. He just licks his lips.